Hey, what's up, YouTube? It is Melly back with Melly Loves Death Metal. I am on my laptop camera and microphone today. My normal setup is not working. My camera is awful. It's just, I need to get a new camera. I'm having issues with it. All the things. But I figured, happy Friday, I would get a small little collection update on the channel. It has been a while since I've uploaded something. My life has been a little bit chaotic lately. I think a lot of you who personally know me understand what's been going on. I just absolutely needed to get out of the current job that I'm in right now, so I've been heavily focused on interviewing and getting a new job. I accepted an offer yesterday. I'm going to be starting a new job in 2 weeks. That job is going to require me to be going into the office now, and I will not be working remotely every single day. A couple days here and there, I will be still. So the opportunity for me to record videos is going to get a little bit slimmer, but I've told myself I would do it on the weekends now, and on the days that I'm not at work and all those types of things. So videos won't be stopping; they'll just be a little bit infrequent until I get my new life situated. So anyway, I have 3 things to show today. 2 of the things I've had for a really long time, and I figured, why not talk about them? Because I haven't yet. And then one thing I actually got, I think it was like last week or 2 weeks ago. I can't remember when this came out. I'm blanking. It was like within the last week. And I did a review on it on heavy metallurgy, so I figured I would show the vinyl today because I got it in shortly after that review went live. So first things first, I got 2 tapes off the Gurgling Gore distro. Yes, Gurgling Gore has a distro. I got these a while back. I've been hunting old school death metal for a long time, trying to get it back into my collection. I've done a couple of videos on here talking about that, but I saw that he got some stuff in from international record label slash distro, and they were old school death metal releases on Drowned Productions that have been reissued on a new label, and I was like, oh, I need to get those into my collection. So the first one is Necrophiliac with Chaopula, Citadel of Mirrors, and this is on Extreme Music. So they reissued this. This came out on Drowned Records sometime in the early 90s. I can't remember. It might be the 1992. This is their first full length. And they are from Spain. Ken's Death Metal Crypt did a huge background, like, history lesson on Drowned Productions. It's talked about this. I don't know if this is the original, like, color scheme of the artwork. I didn't go in to see if that is true or anything like that, but yes, you got the penis head there. And this is just some old school filthy death metal at its extreme finest. This is definitely an artifact that you need in your collection, especially if you're a death metal fan. It's a classic. It's a must-have. I think you can probably still get this through Extreme Music. I don't know if Gurgling Gore still has them on their distro, but I've seen it floating around the internet. It's a nice purple shell tape. The tape sounds fine. No issues with it whatsoever. I've never really bought from Extreme Music before until recently. All these reissues have been coming out. But the J card is really nice. And there you go. I think this is an exact replica of when this came out. I meant to go back and look because I think Ken showed this off on his video, and then I just never got around to it. I didn't do much research, unfortunately, for this collection update. But yeah, this is a must-have in your collection. It's something that I've wanted for a long time. It's something that I still listen to quite often. It's just that really dirty sounding death metal, the old school death metal that I absolutely love, and it's definitely worth having. In terms of reissues and stuff like that, I think this was on vinyl. I don't know. I'm assuming there's a CD floating out there. I got the tape. I didn't see it in any other format in the distro that I got this from. So if you're hunting for this, I'm pretty sure the tape might be easy to find. I'm not too sure about the other formats. I haven't looked into it, admittedly. So this is amazing. I'm so happy that I finally have this in collection. The other tape that I got in this same order is actually quite possibly one of the best splits I have ever heard in death metal. And I have been listening to this a ton ever since I got it. There's one side that I like more than the other, but both sides are very, very good. They definitely have a similar sound in terms of death metal, but they also each have their own individual sound as well. One sounds a little bit more death thrashier here and there, and the other one is just your straight up old school death metal sound. And then what I'm talking about is Altar and Cartilage. It just says split album. Altar is out of Sweden, I believe. Cartilage, Finland, I think. I might be wrong about that. 1992, I think this came out. Cartilage, this was, I believe, the last thing that they released. I'm totally blanking on this. And Altar, I believe both bands are split up. I think one of them recently released something in 2020. I've never heard it. It might have been Cartilage. I can't remember. Again, I didn't prep for this collection update, but this split is really, really good. This actually piqued my interest in what I saw first in the distro, and I immediately got it, and then I just kept scrolling. Same tape color, that purple, which I'm going to be honest with you, it doesn't matter, and that's not the reason why I bought this. I don't like this tape color at all. I don't know, for some reason it just doesn't go well with the aesthetics. I don't know what the purpose of it doesn't matter. It's not a big deal at all, but it just, every time I take it out, I'm like, I really don't like that tape color. It's just a one little nitpick that I have. The J card on this, the original artwork for this is I'm pretty sure it's the same artwork, but like the color scheming is different. I think, at least what I've seen on Metal Archives and stuff, it is very hard to distinguish what's going on this image. So I will pop up the original image here so you can see what I'm talking about. And then pictures of the band on the other side. So what is so great about this split? Sometimes when bands, especially nowadays, do splits, they only do like 1 or 2 songs. You essentially get a whole entire album with this split. Both bands have 5 songs, I believe. Yes, 5 songs they're playing on here. So you're getting a beefy split. It's not just this, look at that tape reel. You're getting a full-length album at this point. The Altar side is called Oblivion, I don't know. There you go. And then the Fragile Concept of Affliction for Cartilage, that's essentially what their album sides are called. The Altar side is my favorite side of the split. Killer death metal with a little bit of thrashy elements into it, just a tiny bit, not a lot. I just love all the songs. It's just face ripping. It is so good. I wish this band continued on. I'm sad that they haven't really created much. I think there's 2 other demos that they have out, and that's about it. And then Cartilage is a little bit more of the dirtier sounding death metal. It's not bad by any means. It's very, very good. And that's also iconic, great band. And that side is also really good. But again, I kind of segued more towards the Altar when I first heard this a while back. I don't remember the first time I heard this. It was a long time ago. I found it on YouTube and listened to it. What the heck was that? My phone's buzzing. So yeah, but it is a very, very good split. Definitely get this if you're an old school death metal hunter, if you don't already have it. A lot of people who watch this channel probably already own it, and so I'm behind on this. It wasn't something I was easily able to get access to in my life until now. So 38 years old, and I'm finally able to get these things that I wasn't able to physically back in the day. So again, this is out on Extreme Music. I'm pretty sure this is easy to find. I don't think it's been sold out. I don't know other formats. I know that this was on a 7-inch. Was it a 7-inch? Or was it just a normal LP? I don't know. I've seen this floating around on eBay and stuff on the vinyl version, and I've contemplated buying it, and the price just wasn't to what I wanted to pay. So I might go hunting on this for another format as well. Same thing with this. I'll be format hunting on this. But for now, I'm excited that I have the tapes. Gurgling Gore has a distro. Check it out. And so finally, the last thing that I have to show, a little bit smaller collection update date. I have not been buying a lot of things. I did, however, get a bunch of CDs this week, and so they're coming next week. Heavy metallurgy has been killing me on the wallet. So I've been buying CDs after they do a stream. Some of those are coming. I'll talk about them in a video in the near future. But the vinyl I'm talking about that I was going to show off today is, again, the new Void Ceremony. What the hell was this called again? Threads of Unknowing, their second full length, out on 20 Buck Spin. I did a full extensive review on this on the Heavy Metallurgy channel. Link in the description if you want to go check that out. This so far, I'm just not even gonna bullshit or beat around the bush right now, is probably my favorite release on the year so far. This is the one that has, like, there's been a lot of great releases already. Ahab, I love the new Obituary, Reburied, just tons of great releases already this year, but this is the one that I have found that I've been listening to a lot lately, the most, that has really sucked me in, that I've absolutely just loved and enjoyed. Ulther's another one that I absolutely love too. 20 Buck Spin is just killing it, man. Command is a really good album. There's a couple of other albums coming out in the next couple months that I'm really excited about. Their year, it's the year of 20 Buck Spin again. I feel like they're hailing in that. But anyway, second full length, band out of California. If you want to know my initial thoughts on everything about it, go ahead and watch the review. I figured I'd just show off the vinyl today. Show off the man. My absolute favorite part of this album right here is the Great Righteous Destroyer with his fretted and fretless bass, which is so prominent and so satisfying on this album. So yeah, there's the back, the front, the artwork is incredible. I can't pronounce his name. I'm not gonna butcher it and make myself look like an asshole again. And then the vinyl is super pretty, goes really well with the album cover and the aesthetics. It's this purple splatter merge thing. Like 20 Buck Spin, they always have a ton of variants, and there's also just plain black. But I grabbed this. It was hard not to grab something that fit the album cover aesthetics as well as this. And then there is a printed bifolded with the lyrics and images, the album, the band logo, which, full transparency here, looks like Brain Smasher's logo. I don't know if that was on purpose or what, but whenever I see Void Ceremony, I assume that that's Ben in his logo that he has made for himself. But here you go, and then liner notes on the other side. So very nice LP pressing. It sounds great, and then it's got the black inside, which I for some reason just love when they do that with the jackets. So great album. This band is phenomenal. Very well written, phenomenal musicians. Definitely check this out. Do not sleep on this. It's a great album. So that's all that I have for you guys today. Happy Friday. It's release Friday. The only thing that I'm thinking about right now that I'm going to be listening to for the next couple weeks is the new Bell Witch, which is like an 83-minute long song, and that's all the album is. Welcome back, Bell Witch. That's what I know has released today. I haven't really looked into anything else. No, I did not buy the new Metallica, and no, I have not listened to it yet. I've heard the single. The single turned me off so bad I had no desire to listen to the rest of the album. I am one of those Metallica fans that only likes the first 4 albums, and then after that I kind of just got lost. Like, when I was younger, Load and Reload were okay, and I got into them, but after that, I couldn't get into anything else that they play. But I'm not a hater. I don't care if you guys like the band. I don't care if you're still obsessed with Metallica. Enjoy your time with the new album. I know a lot of people are really excited about it. I know it had been a while since they've released one. I've heard good things about it, and I've heard bad things about it. Some people really think it's great. Other people just said it's the same old shit that they've been putting out that just doesn't make any sense. So whatever. I haven't heard it yet. I might actually give it a listen this weekend. I'm going to Universal Studios this weekend. I'll be gone all weekend. I'll have time in the car, so I might actually listen to it. So interested to know your thoughts on the new Metallica album. Let me know if you have it. I don't have any intentions of buying it. I haven't bought a Metallica album past the Black Album, so we'll see. That's all I have. Happy weekend, and I will see you guys in the next one.